A fight between two brothers ends with one of them dead.
Court documents reveal new information about what led up to Monday's violent scene in Attleboro. James McCormick is accused of stabbing his younger brother to death.
12 News reporter Sheena Losciuto is live in Attleboro, where the suspect had his first court appearance today.
Well, this is still a very active investigation. Both the prosecution and the defense both note that the suspect's charges will likely be upgraded.
It's a sad situation any way you cut it. I mean, they're biological brothers, but there was liquor involved, excessive amounts from what I can gather.
James McCormick's defense attorney says this is a case of self-defense. His client is accused of stabbing his own brother to death on Melissa Drive in Attleboro Monday. Court documents say the violence stems from an argument between the two, taking a turn when the suspect's girlfriend tries to de-escalate things.
And that she tried to intervene, and Richard was as aggressive as could be, and it's quite frankly punched her. And then the altercation turned physical between my client and his brother, and here we are.
The victim, 47-year-old Richard McCormick, was on the ground when authorities arrived. The defense says it's likely the suspect's charges will be upgraded to murder. Right now they include assault and battery and assault with intent to murder.
And the victim sustained approximately 8 to 10 stab wounds.
One woman we met at the courthouse says she's being asked to testify in the case, so she spoke to us anonymously about what she witnessed, telling us the homicide investigation is sending shockwaves through the mobile home park.
Oh, it was surreal to see the crime scene tape, and it was like something out of a movie, and of course very upsetting.
And McCormick is due back in court on Friday for a dangerousness hearing. He's being held until at least then. Reporting live in Attleboro, I'm Sheena Losciuto, 12 News.
First tonight, police say a fight between brothers ended with one of them dead and the other facing charges. I'm Shannon Heggie.
I'm Mike Montecalvo. This unfolded in an Attleboro neighborhood yesterday morning. Today, James McCormick went before a judge charged with assault and assault with intent to murder in connection with his younger brother's death.
Sheena Losciuto is live in Attleboro. And Sheena, you got your hands on court documents that detail what authorities discovered.
The suspect's girlfriend is actually a key witness in this case. She told local police that she heard the two men arguing, so she went outside to try to help. She ends up getting hit, and then things only escalate from there. Bloodshed at the hands of his own brother. Authorities were called to Melissa Drive in Attleboro Monday, where detectives would soon launch a homicide investigation.
Police noted a male, the victim, 47-year-old Richard McCormick, on the grass.
The suspect has been identified as James McCormick, the victim's brother. Today he faced a judge. Court documents say the two got into an argument around 3 in the morning, one that proved to be deadly.
It's a sad situation any way you cut it. I mean, they're biological brothers, but there was liquor involved.
But what happened? The affidavit written by police says the suspect's girlfriend ran outside where the suspect and victim were loudly arguing. She tries to get in between the two when the victim accidentally hits her. She falls to the ground, and that's when she tells police James gets the knife out.
And the victim sustained approximately 8 to 10 stab wounds.
McCormick's defense attorney says it's a case of self-defense, and while he expects his client's charges to eventually be upgraded to murder, he maintains the victim was, quote, raging towards the suspect during the fight.
It'll be interesting to see what his toxicology report will show, because as you probably know, there were stab wounds. There was alleged to have been multiple stab wounds, but if he was under the influence of an excessive amount of drugs and or alcohol, and there was a stab that occurred in order to protect and thwart him off, and that was unsuccessful, and he continued to go at my client, then obviously it's justified, and that would be the self-defense.
The Bristol County District Attorney's Office is still awaiting the official cause and manner of death before an additional charge will be taken out.
And McCormick is due back in court on Friday for a dangerousness hearing. He'll be held until at least then. Reporting live in Attleboro tonight, I'm Sheena Losciuto, 12 News.